Hello, in this section we're going to talk about how to draw the graph given a sinusoidal function. Okay, all I want to see is, one is you need to show the period. Second, I want you to label the midline with a dash line. Three, you also need to point out the minimum and the maximum. Last part is what you can do is check your answer on the decimal scientific calculator. Okay, here's the example. I want you to graph y equals to negative sine pi over 2x plus pi plus 1. In the previous example, we already talked about the negative sign, how the negative sign affect the function. Whenever you see the negative sign, you will, first of all, you will think about, okay, this is going to be a function that is going to be flipped upside down. Secondly, you want the negative towards the whole function, not just the first term of the function. So the first part is you want to factor out the negative. So you will have a better grasp of the sinusoidal equation. So here's the actual equation. So we got A is equals to 2, B is equals to pi over 2, C is equals to negative pi. That's very important because this general form of a sinusoidal function is A times sine bx minus C plus D. Our C is a negative, so that means if they given you a positive number, which is positive pi, you need to convert it to a negative, which is a negative 5. Okay, D is equals to negative 1. And what does the whole negative mean for the function? It means flip, mirrored over the midline. All right, now we know that the amplitude is equal to 2. And the pi over b gives you the period. The period is equal to 2 pi divided by absolute value of b, which is 2 pi divided by pi over 2. Simplify, it gives you 3. So that means the function is going to repeat every 4 units. And c is give you the horizontal shift. So that means the phase shift is equal to c over b, which is c is equal to negative pi, b is equal to pi over 2. So that gives you a negative 2. That means the function is going to shift 2. And d is the midline, y equals to negative 1. Now, let's draw this. Oops, maybe I can do it here since they will give you a midline. And we know that the midline is equal to negative 1. Let's say this is the negative 1. And the amplitude is equal to 2. So that means the highest point from the midline should be negative 1 at 2, which is at 1. That would be the highest point. The lowest one should be the midline minus 2, which is negative 3. And the period is going to be 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That means the function is going to repeat every 4, and then 3, 2, 1. And this is a sine function and we know that this is starting at, this is going to shift to the right 2 units. So that means the function is going to start in here, the midpoint, because it's sine function, so that means it starts at the midpoint. And since it shifts to the right 2 units, it means starting at here. And then we know that it's going to be repeating every 4 units. So that means from 2 to 6, the function is going to be finished repeating. So go up in here and go down back in here. So that's one phase of the sine function, and then we just repeat the pattern and then make up the rest. That's it. That's the sine function. Mainly on your test, all I want to see is the first phase. I think that's good enough to show that you understanding the question and the easier for me to grade it. Okay. And then make sure that you will check your answer on the decimal.